Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again, it is your boy Sniper Jones, and I am back with another video for your head top. Oh my god, it is official, Zion Williams has officially declared to sign with the Jordan brand team. Oh my goodness, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super surprised right now. As you can tell, I did not see this coming one bit. Out the gate, all right, I ain't gonna lie, right out the gate, Zion Williams might be like one of the most hyped players coming in the draft since LeBron. He might even be more hyped than LeBron. Y'all know I love LeBron, but the hype on this kid is amazing. Of course, this generation is different. You got social media. Like, I mean, you could have like 30 million followers and not even be in the NBA, but just like your star and your magnitude, just it's on a whole nother level nowadays with these high school kids. So for my people who don't know who Zion Williamson is, you literally have been under a rock for the last 3 years. Since a high school sensation, he's literally been dunking on poor kids at half court, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about dunking on everybody. Now at first, I think the world thought it was kind of a fluke. I mean, some people still think it is, but once he went to Duke and people seeing how easily he transferred his game to the college level, he got people super excited. Now this is not a regular player. This isn't just a Michael Conley. No disrespect to Michael Conley because he a bucket, but this is not a regular player. Now Zion Williamson is about 285 pounds with like a 45-inch vertical, and he's only like 19 years old. He was the #1 overall pick selected this year by the New Orleans Pelicans, and they just got a crazy team due to the team trade they did with the Lakers. They got Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. They got a lot of pieces over there, and it looks like they're having a promising year. I ain't gonna lie, this year 2K, I'm playing with the Pelicans, no doubt. Now, Zion was supposed to play this year in the Summer League, but he did bump his knee. Trust me, I'm a basketball head. I love this. I love talking to y'all about this. I'm super excited. One thing that did happen during that time, because he only played like one game where he had like a crazy first half performance. After that, after he got sidelined for the rest of the season, he was showing up and he was spotted in the NBA Summer League with a lot of different sneakers. Kind of like what Lonzo Ball did a few years ago when he went to the Summer League. Yes, he signed to BBB, but he ultimately wore just about every other brand sneaker. I think he wore Curry, he wore Kobe, he wore like a Harden, he wore like every other brand just to get the noise buzzing about what sneaker he was going to get. Now, of course, we all know about the huge shoe explosion that happened when they went up against UNC when he played for the University of Duke. That was crazy, bro. He had the ball, he tried to spin baseline and literally exploded out of his shoe. Now, as soon as that happened, that raised eyes from all across the world. Like, nobody has ever seen a dude literally explode out of his sneaker. Make it even worse, it was like the first play of the game, and I think he got hurt and he was sidelined for the rest of the game, and they wound up losing that one. This caused a huge shockwave in the sneaker community. Everybody was wondering what sneaker can contain this man, and that's why I thought whoever signed Zion Williamson is selling out sneakers ASAP, because it's going to be known as the sneaker that can contain Zion Williams. This is huge, man. Like this is huge for Jordan Brand. I did not see this coming because, to be completely honest, yes, I love Jordan Brand. Yes, I love the retro sneakers, but if I'm gonna be honest, hey, you know what I'm saying? Jordan brand sneakers aren't the best. Now, I'm not talking about the retros or the Jordans that Jordan made himself. I'm talking about other guys. Like, let's look at other guys that's in Jordan brand. You got Chris Paul, you got Blake Griffin, Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook. You got some heavy hitters. I love Chris Paul. Y'all know he's my favorite player. When he got traded, I was heartbroken, man. My heart, you know what I'm saying? I still feel my heart beating ever so softly. It's a delicate moment, man. But his shoes, they're not the best. Carmelo Anthony, his shoes, they aren't the best. Russell Westbrook, man, he got the heart of a lion, but his shoes are just not the best. Blake Griffin, I can keep going, man. To be honest, man, team brand Jordan shoes just do not do well when you compare them to the Adidas, like a James Harden, or even like a Nike compared to like a Paul George or a Kyrie Irving. But they're still landing great targets. I know we're here to talk about Zion Williamson, but they also just signed Jason Tatum, which is amazing because Jason Tatum is one of the most bright rising stars in the entire NBA. Just last year, he took, well, not last year, the year before last, he took the Boston Celtics all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Of course, he had some help with Terry Rozier, Al Horford, and the rest of the guys, but he was like a huge focal point of the offense on that year. Jordan Brand is landing some huge names, and it's actually going to be very, very good for their brand. Now, I know I said I was surprised, but if you ever look at any of Zion Williamson's actual interviews where he talked about who he looked up to, who do we model his game after, he's always saying Michael Jordan. He said the reason why he modeled Michael Jordan more than anybody else is just his ability to play both sides of the ball. Now, Zion had like an amazing play. I think he went against, what was that, like Syracuse or Auburn maybe? I forget which team. But a dude was literally like 25 feet away in the corner, had a wide open three, and it seemed like Zion jumped from the block and actually was able to block his shot from the three-pointer. So just imagine a guy up under the rim almost, running out to a dude who's like wide open for a three, jumping like 12 feet away and blocking his shot out of bounds. It was crazy. Alongside the defensive prowess, he's also a great defensive rebounder, and he plays with a lot of tenacity, so it's only right he takes after Michael Jordan. I mean, like, Michael Jordan has been like first team all defense too many times to count. Defensive player of the year. I mean, like, he has played both sides of the ball very well for his career. Me going into it, honestly, I thought that Zion would probably go to Puma because I did spot him in a pair of the Puma sneakers when he did not get a chance to play. I think it was a pair from the RSO collab. I think it was like one of the Sonic the Hedgehog joints, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, Puma has been making some great moves. As I said in my earlier video, they signed DeMarcus Cousins, they signed Danny Green, they signed Terry Rozier, they got Marvin Bagley. It's a lot of young talent coming over to Puma, and I was just thinking maybe, you know, that's the way for the younger guys. They want to, you know, create their own path and set their own lane. But hey, look, Michael Jordan is undefeated in the finals, and he's undefeated now. I mean, you got to give it up to him. Landon Zion Williams is hands down one of the biggest signings this year. I mean, you see Giannis just came out with his new sneaker, which is great, the Zoom Freak. That's a great shoe, but I'm very, very excited to see what Zion will be rocking. I'm thinking it's going to be big, it's going to be bulky, because he's a big, powerful guy, and he needs a lot of resistance, a lot of stuff to compress those sneakers, because, I mean, that's a big dude. Now, we all know that whenever you're in the NBA, NFL, or any type of professional sport, your specific sneaker that you get is always going to be a customized pair. It's not going to be the general release pair, which means it's going to be different material, maybe on the upper, you might have a different insole. It kind of like better fit for you. So I'm pretty sure that Jordan Brand is going to take care of him. I highly doubt you see him ripping or busting through any other sneakers this year or for however long this contract goes. Speaking on that, there is no information about how much money he got, what he signed for, or the longevity of the deal. If so, if any information was to come out, it's after this video. I made this video as soon as I found out, so it's very, very urgent news. But I don't want people coming in watching this video later saying that I don't know what I'm talking about because he's getting X amount of money for X amount of time. Listen, at this point in time, nothing has been released. Of course things will change. We'll know how much he's making, how long the deal is, and all the ups and downs that come with the contract. But as of now, nobody knows. What I want you guys to tell me is, what do you think about Zion Williamson signing to Team Jordan? Was it a bad mistake? Was it a great choice? I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I play my player and it's time for me to sign to somebody, you know, my 2K, you know, pure sharp, you know, I drop my Xbox down below. I always go with Jordan Brand just because, I mean, it's Jordans at the end of the day. Like, don't get me wrong, if I was in a position, I think I would sign with Nike just because Nike is kind of a loophole. You get to wear Jordan and Nike, you know what I'm saying? I almost said Adidas, but you get to wear Jordan and Nike because Jordan is under Nike. So if you're a Nike guy, you can rock Jordans and don't get fined. But I guess it works both ways. If you're a Jordan guy, you can wear Nikes and don't get fined. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But regardless, man, I want to know what you guys think. Did he make a mistake by signing a Jordan Brand? Was it better opportunities out there? Would you have done that being in his scenario? Because I'm pretty sure he had crazy shoe offers. I mean, he even had Master P trying to holler at him with his sneakers, and I ain't gonna hold you, P, like, that's a boss move. To be able to holler at Zion, tell him get with you, even though you had your own shoes. I forget what they was called. I think they was called the Magnatis or something like that. I believe they were called the Magnatis. So many people was at Zion Williamson neck, from Li-Ning, Nike, all the big corporations to Reebok, Adidas. I can only imagine the ones we don't even know about. Me personally, I always thought that it would have been dope if LeBron would have branded off under Nike like Jordan Brand did, and Zion would have been the first athlete signed to LeBron. That would have been dope. Of course, Zion hates the LeBron comparisons, and he doesn't want to be compared to LeBron James. So I think him doing that would have made situations worse and only more ideal. But, I mean, if you look at LeBron's stature, look at Zion's stature, LeBron is a huge guy, very fast, very strong, very powerful. Those LeBrons keep him contained. I think that's the perfect bulky, thick shoe that Zion needs. I thought it would have been great. I'm not even gonna hold you. Regardless, man, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I like doing videos like this, man. I'm gonna try my best to do more like this. I feel like it's right up my alley whenever you're talking about sports and talking about sneakers, because I mean, I love them both. It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I will catch up with y'all next time. But I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.